Okay, so here we are. We're gonna do some nail art. Yeah, I'm gonna use Born Pretty Stamping Polish, and I'm going to use the stamping plate that I got from Young Nails a while back ago. And I'm actually doing this because I'm just making like a peekaboo underside. It was super simple. So pretty much you just grab your polish, your stamper, and go to work. It's very easy peasy lemon squeezy. Put down, then this is regular polish. This is not gel polish. And actually end up doing this to all the nails that I had. And then I'm just going to paint the gel polish on top. Like, you don't have to do any extra special steps. I didn't put a base coat or anything. See? Just right over the top, cure it like normal, no big deal. And this gel polish is from Medusa, but they do not sell it anymore. So I'm going to break up my stencil. I did that totally crazy. I don't know why I did it like that, but whatever. Break up your stencil, like separate all the parts, and then put them into the stencil saver book because that's gonna make it easy. I crack out my one air airbrush paints. I wanted to go with pastels, but then I still hit it with a neon because why wouldn't you hit it with a neon? Why wouldn't you? I do matte over all of my airbrush nails, like over the gel polish when I'm getting ready to airbrush on it. It just makes everything go smoother. And even if I'm using like Airtex air gel, I will use matte first. This is my Iwata. Iwata is like my favorite. If you want my list of like favorite airbrush stuff for nail techs, I'm gonna put that down in the caption below. You can grab it. I'm just putting in some random colors. Funny thing is, I expected that yellow to look better, and I'm like, duh, you put it over a blue base. Yellow and blue make green. Why didn't I remember my color wheel? So add all the colors in, and then I'm gonna use the circle stencils from the circle stencil pack. And I'll actually put the link to my stencil shop below. I've been making airbrush stencils for like the past 7 years. So if you want to grab some of the stencils or the paint. And the paint I'm using here, the one airbrush paint, is actually currently on pre-sale because I have to import it. And I'm just not sure if you're watching this in, what is it, July 2025. I'm just not sure how long I'm going to be able to keep it in the store with like the whole new tariff policy and everything. Just, it's going to make it crazy expensive. And I'm trying to get things affordable or keep things affordable for nail techs. So I lay in my little bubbles. Now this is an acrylic airbrush water-based paint for nails. For nails. It's an acrylic paint. That's what it is. It's soap and water cleanup. I've never had any issues in the 8 years I've been using it and distributing for them in North America because I am the USA supplier. So if you're in the United States and you want to get one of our airbrush paints, I'm your girl. After this, I'm going to go ahead and do a little base coat. And I'm just using I think what is this one? Yeah, just a gelish base coat. And I'm going to use this glitter too because I wanted both of these. But before I start in with that glitter, because I'm using acrylic airbrush paint, I do hit it with a base coat. And the base coat is just like a base coat gel. So you have to make sure you do that. That way it won't chip. But file your free edges. Make sure you don't have any paint on the edge because that keeps it from chipping as well. And I even do this with the airbrush gel. It just makes it last better. That's right, get on all the other undersides. Alright, so now, after we get everything filed up and we got like under the free edge and before we put on our base coat, you do want to make sure you got all the dust off because you don't want to have like little lumps and bumps. Add our base coat to our nail, and then we're going to cure this in the light for base coat time because this is a gel base coat, IBD. So 10 seconds. And then after that, I went in with that glitter from Gelish because I wanted a little extra sparkle. I think this one is like firework or something. I cannot remember. Cure all of that, hit it with matte again, and then we're going to add our flames, but we're going to make the flames neon pink, which I was actually very surprised at how good this came out. And you see me using a little piece with the circle on it because I'm just masking off the area that I do not want to get paint in. It just makes life easier. Then I'm going to go ahead and base coat and then top coat. And then this is the final look. I feel like they came out really good. I like a little layering, you know, blah, blah, blah. Let me know what you think. And I'll put the links to everything down in the description. The One Air paints, if you're watching this video in July of 2025, are on pre-sale right now until July the 18th.